Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be looking at modeling a T-38. Now this jet looks very complex, but it's actually very simple to model. And a lot of jets are like this. They look very complex to model, but once you break them all down and look at things, then you realize, well, they're really not hard to model at all. Let's have a look at the actual pictures of this. This video is sponsored by PCBWay. PCBWay is your one-stop shop for rapid prototyping from 3D printing, CNC machining, sheet metal fabrication, injection molding, electronic PC board design and manufacturing. PCBWay has globally competitive prices, and to get an instant quote for your project, sign up for an account and drag and drop your file. You will get an instant quote, and 2 to 3 days you will get a firm quote. For your 3D printing needs or other rapid prototyping needs, check out PCBWay.com. The canvas is here. Okay. Now, looking at this, you think, okay, there's a lot of formers that we could use, but then if we use these formers, we'd have to do lofting between the formers. And if you notice from here to here, we just can't loft and do that. So we'd have to do a little more complex modeling right through here to get this to loft between here. It's not difficult to do if you use these formers, but we're going to use something a lot easier to do doing this. So let's go ahead and get started. Something complicated like this. At least it just looks complicated. Okay, what we're going to do is split this up into 3 parts. We're going to have the main section here, the intakes and the exhausts, and we're going to have this center section here, and then we're going to have this top up here. All right, so we'll do this back section here first. And see where I have my planes at, and that looks good, that one. Okay, I'm going to use a form for this, and I'm going to use this box. Select this, and select this plane here. Then select, this is a center rectangular box. So I'm just imagining a rectangle around here. So I'm going to start in the center. And about right here. And I'm going to pull this all the way back. And add height faces. And click OK. Look at this from the back, and I'm going to delete these. And same thing for the front ones. Okay. Then I'll move this down. And move these down too. Delete this back section here. Cancel that. Delete a little more than I want to, but that's okay. Hold down the Alt key and pull this back and add another section. Move this back a little. If you're new to my channel and you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, go ahead and hit that. Also, hit that like button if you like my videos. And look at this from the top. And like I said earlier, you can use those formers to do this, model this jet, but it's a little more work involved to do that. And there's nothing wrong with that. Just depends on how you want to do this. And I'm doing this for simplicity. Okay, now we have our Coke bottle shape here. And good side view here. And here's our first piece of this. Just that simple. Turn the canvas off, have a better look at this. And we have that. Okay, next I'm going to do this section right here. And we can see this is it, the bottom here. And most of these pieces are round. So I'm going to use a cylinder for this. Turn that off. And this is that section right there. So create a form, and I'm going to use a cylinder. Oops. Oops, cancel that again. And it looks to be about there. And pull this back. There is fine. Add more height faces. Click OK. And I'm going to move this down. This jet, I've modeled this using forms, and I've modeled this using the formers also. I wouldn't say one is better than the other one. It's just dependent on what you want to do. Move this back a little. Yeah, this T-38 is one of my all-time favorite jets. Used to see them fly a lot when I was a kid at Offutt Air Force Base. And as you can see so far, there's nothing real difficult here. Okay. That's pretty much the center section there. And you can spend a lot of time on getting it down to the shapes and things and everything. Then come up here, modify, and use a fill hole. Then see which one looks the best. That will work for you, and that's it right there. Click OK. Then I'm going to select all of these. Oops. Then just move this forward. Click OK. Finish. Okay, and we have that so far. Looks complicated, but it's not. Okay, now we're going to do this top portion up here. See if I put a plane in there already. And there's the plane. And the top section is round also. So I'm going to use the cylinder again. This is the plane I'm going to put it on, and then and pull this back here, add more height faces. Click OK. When I first saw this T-38, I thought it would be really hard to model this when I first started working with Fusion. Then I got to working on it, and then I just broke it down into 3 different parts, like we're doing here, and it was just somewhat very easy to do. And again, this is a complicated model, but as you can see, it's not hard to do at all, even though it looks like it. And most jets are like this. Every time I look at the F-35, I think, man, that's got to be complicated to do, and it's not. It's pretty much done the same way here. Just break it down into parts. Okay, let's go ahead and see what this looks like now. Okay. Now we can see it's still round up here, not a problem, and this is too high here. So we just move that forward like that. And then the sides here. Same on the other side. Then look at this from the front, and what we're going to do here is just pull this down. And click OK. And see what we have now. Okay, now this is what we have. Now this is a little low over here. What you can do is bring this up on both sides. Now these, okay, I'm going to pull these out here. Bring these in. Same on the other side. And see what we have now. And now we're just moving this up, as we can see. So now this one here, we just need to do some modeling on it. And pull these out. And take a look at what we have now. And as you can see, it is now going up like it should. But it still needs to go up just a little more this section here. And to do that, And here we're just going to move this up. And it needs to go up just a little more. And there we have it. Now this front can come down a little more, but you guys get the picture of what I'm doing here. So just keep working on this until you get it to your likings. And to do this, just pull this front down. I'll show you guys real quick how to do that. I'm going to add another rail here. I'm in Edge. Move this exact and click OK. Okay. And that looks better. So you guys just keep working on that. I mean, that's pretty much it right there. But you can keep tweaking it as much as you like. Now we're going to go back here and work on this tail. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is create a sketch on this plane here. And we have our line here already that I want. So I'm just going to just project that onto the new plane. Click OK. Then use fit point spline here. And you can see we have the airfoil already in here that I'm using. And I'm just going to trace this. I said I was going to do the wing, or excuse me, the vertical stab. I'm going to do that. I just got behind here a little and click OK. Go ahead and finish sketch. Now the line's up here already. And our airfoil is in here already too. So now I'm going to create a sketch on this plane here. Project this. Make sure I got the right one. Then trace the airfoil. Mirror this. And create a sketch on this plane here. And project this. Use a fit point spline, snap that there. Another line here, and finish sketch. Then we're going to sweep path and guide rails. And the two profiles here. Path, this, and change this to full extents. And click OK. Then turn on the back three here again. And see how simple that is. I would just go back and straighten these lines up. There we go. This has a lump at the top here that I don't like. There we go. And again, this looks very complex. As you can see, it's not. Now I'd like this to flow in here a little better. So the transition here is a little smoother, but that really wouldn't bother me that much, but I'll show you guys how to do that. So and just move that in a little and see what we have. Okay, now that looks better. Now what you could do here is cut this portion off here and cut this portion off here and then loft between these two to give you a really nice smooth transition here if you guys wanted to do that. But most people would be happy with this, the way it is. Or even if you were making this center section here, you could have moved it all the way back and then pulled it up to get this vertical fin up here also. Another way of doing it. Okay, there's that. Now, see about putting some wings on this. And we have our airfoil in here for a wing also. So for this, create a sketch on this plane here. And sketch a line. Then look at this from the top. And imagine this line coming all the way up through here. So it needs to go back a little. Same thing for this one. It needs to come across here. Make sure I got the right one. This one in the middle. Okay. Now, again, copy this. This is not exact, but when you do it, just make it exact. Finish sketch here. Turn your sketches back on. Now we're going to use a plane at an angle. Leave it at 0 degrees and click OK. Then rotate to the top. Create a sketch on this plane here. Look at this from the side. Turn off the canvases. And we're going to use project. And we're going to project this and the 2 points. Click OK. Go back to the top. Canvas is back on and use the line tool. Snap there and pull out here. Finish sketch. Then create, and we're going to use a sweep. Again, make sure it's path guide rails and full extent. Turn off the canvas just so we can see here. Select the two profiles again. Path, guide rail. Click OK and turn the bodies back on. And there's our wing. Then here, we're going to just mirror this wing, new body. The plane is this. And I'll just make this a new body and click OK. And here's our T-38 so far. Now, an F5 or an F20 could be done the exact same way. I've looked at both of them, and again, they all look very similar, and this is exactly how I would model those other jets as well. But anyway, that's it for now with this particular jet. When I come back to this, I'll probably do another video tomorrow just to wrap this up with the horizontal stabs back here, and go ahead and put more details in this, how to do the canopy and all the stuff like that to get more detail into her. But yeah, but again, if you're new to my channel, I forgot to, you got to put the intake up here too. Show you that the rest of the intake up here. I almost forgot that. Okay, but anyway. Again, if you're new to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't done it already. If you like my videos, also hit that like button as well. If you have any questions or anything what I've been doing here, go ahead and leave them down in the comments, or send me the question over on my Facebook group or my Patreon site. Both are called CAD Build Fly RC. And yeah, so again, that's CAD Build Fly RC. And we'll see. And yeah, again, any questions, just leave them down below. And if you can, join my Patreon site, then become a paid member over there. And yeah, so that's going to do it for this video, and I will catch you in the next one.
Subscribe for more.